Our topic for this day is accepting other people's community. Examine images which represents particular viewpoints, example stereotypes, gender, age, cultural, or opinions on the issues. Expectations. Today you will learn how to examine images which present particular viewpoints on gender stereotypes, the effect of it, and the importance of breaking gender stereotypes in respecting each other's individuality. So, meaning to say, yung lesson natin is all about stereotyping. Pag sinabing gender stereotyping, ito yung tumutukoy sa pagkalalaki o pagkababae natin. Ano ba yung mga mindsets o ano ba yung mga dapat gawin ng isang babae at isang lalaki. At aalamin natin kung may mga bagay ba na kaya ng lalaki na kaya din ng babae or vice versa. Okay. So, pretest natin. Let's unlock the difficulties. Distinction means great worth. Ibig sabihin ay magaling. Okay? Great worth. Worthy. Peaks. The pointed top of a hill or mountain. Okay? Pinakatuktok. Ascended, to go or move up. Umakyat. Mountaineer, a mountain climber. Financial, having to do with money or finance, pera. Prioritizing, to make something the most important thing in a group. So, ano yung dapat unahin? So, yung prioritizing. Logistical, relating to the process of planning and organizing to make sure that resources are in the places where they are needed. Okay? Summit, the highest point as of a mountain or top. Perspective, the way you see something. Perspective, ano yung paniniwala mo dun sa isang bagay. Okay, let's read the news. I will read the news about Karina Dayondon, first Filipina to climb 7 summits, inspires youth and women. So this story is all about a woman who breaks the who breaks the gender stereotyping. So, alamin natin, ano yung 7 summits na yon? So, those 7 summits is particularly the highest mountains in the world. Okay, so siya yung unang babae na nakaakyat sa 7 matataas na bundok. Okay, let's start. Karina Dayondon, first Filipina to climb 7 summits, inspires youth and women. Karina Dayondon has now claimed the distinction of being the first Filipina to reach all of the world's 7 highest peaks. Dayondon successfully ascended Vinson Massif in Antarctica on December 16, the last of the 7 summits, a grouping of the world's 7 highest mountains on 7 continents. The Filipina mountaineer and Philippine Coast Guard officer traveled a long way to reach the peaks of Dream. The Bukidnon-raised mountaineer graduated from Xavier University, Ateneo de Cagayan, and her membership with the university's Mountaineering Society led her to the sport of climbing. Dayondon's climb on each of the 7 peaks took her years of mental, physical, and financial preparations. She made sacrifices from prioritizing the needs of her family first, homesickness, and obtaining loans to financial logistical needs. Despite the challenges, she was able to reach the 7 summits. Dayondon's perspective on her great feat is not focused about her reaching the tallest peaks of the world, but more on inspiring young Filipinos and women. She and her climbing team went to different schools to give free inspiring talks. Walang imposible, maaabot sa buhay basta. Nothing is impossible to reach in life as long they have this focus, determination, and believe in themselves, believed in God. Karina Dayondon is also involved in the Project Balangay voyage of the Mount Everest team intended to spread the awareness of the roots of the Filipino culture? Okay, so let's answer the following questions. Have you ever heard about a Filipina who have climbed the 7 highest mountains in the world? Nakarinig na ba kayo ng mga kwento tungkol sa isang Pilipina na nakaakit pa ng ibang bundok? So, kagaya ni Karina, ang dami niyang naakyat. So, siya yung first Filipina. So, answer that. 2. Who is the first Filipina to climb the 7 summits in the world? Sino ba ang unang Pilipina na nakaakyat sa bundok ng 7 matataas na bundok sa buong mundo? So, yun yung question dun sa story natin. What is the last summit that she climbed? Ano yung huling bundok na kanyang inakyat? 4. After reading the news, what can you say about her as a daughter, a mountaineer, and as a Filipina? O, after nating basa yung balita, anong masasabi nyo kay Karina bilang isang anak, bilang isang mountain climber o tag-aakyat, mahilig umakyat ng bundok, at bilang isang Pilipina? Do you want to be like her? Why? Gusto nyo bang maging katulad niya? Bakit? So, yun yung mga sasagutan nyo sa ating module. Okay. Gender stereotypes are society expectations of a person's actions or behavior based on his or her gender. Example, men are strong and aggressive. Women are kind and caring. So, sa gender stereotyping, ito yung mga inaasahan ng isang tao o ng mga tao sa atin kung babae ba tayo o lalaki. Example, mga lalaki ay kailangan maging malakas at agresibo. Mga babae kailangan mabait at maalaga. So, ibig sabihin, pag sinabing gender stereotypes, ito yung mga nasasabi mong kailangan mong gawin kasi lalaki ka, kasi babae ka. Ganun yung ibig sabihin ng gender stereotyping. So, there are 4 kinds of gender stereotypes. First is personality traits. An example of this is when women are expected to be sensitive while men are expected to be tough. Okay? So, ito nga yung kagaya ng nasa illustration natin. Yung women daw kailangan sensitive. Yung mga lalaki naman kailangan malakas. So, yun yung una, personality traits. 'Di ba? So, kailangan ba talaga na ang mga babae iyakin, sensitive? Mga lalaki kailangan malakas, kailangan ba hindi umiiyak? Mahirap yan kasi pag sinasabi natin lalaki umiiyak, bakla yan, 'di ba? So, hindi dapat ganun. Pangalawa, second is home behaviors. An example of this is when women are expected to take care of his children, cook, and clean the house, while men are expected to do home repairs. So, pag sinabi expected, inaasahan. So, dapat daw ang mga babae ay nagluluto, nasa bahay lang, nag-aalaga ng bata, naglilinis ng bahay. Ang mga lalaki naman kailangan nagkukumpuni ng mga sira sa bahay. 'Di ba? Kaya nga nakalagay dito yung salitang expected. Kasi yan yung inaasahan ng ating pamayanan or expectations of our society, which is not applicable for this moment. Hindi na natin yun nalalagay ngayon. Kasi may mga lalaki na marunong naman magluto. May mga lalaki ngayon na tinatawag na house husband. Sila na nag-aalaga ng bata. Diba? Yung mga babae naman, nag-work na. So, may mga babae din marunong mag-welding, marunong mag-carpentry. So, nasisira. Yun. Next, jobs. Some people think that teachers and caregivers are women, while doctors and engineers are men. O, diba? So, sa trabaho, parang napapansin natin, kadalasan, o sa mga teachers nyo na lang, nakikita kayo halos lahat babae kasi iniisip ng society, ng paligid natin, na dapat ang guro ay babae. Pero may mga guro din naman na lalaki, diba? Okay? So, sa mga doctors at engineers, hindi lang naman lalaki yun. Meron ding babae. So, tatanggalin natin yung salitang dapat. Okay? So, nakikita natin sa paligid. Physical looks. Women are expected to be thin, graceful, and wear dresses, while men are expected to be strong, tall, and wear jeans. Ayan. So, ibig sabihin, sa physical, sa panglabas na anyo, inaasahan natin na mga babae ay mahinhin, laging nagdidress. Pero ngayon, di ba, may mga babae naman na nagpapantalo, nagja-jogging pants, na dati, madalas na sinusuot lang ng mga lalaki. Okay? So, dapat, same na rin ngayon. Kaya nga napapansin nyo lagi yung salitang expected. Kasi ibig sabihin, inaasahan. Pero dahil nga, breaking gender stereotypes, hindi na natin masyadong napapansin kasi may mga lalaki na kayang gawin yung ginagawa ng babae at may mga babae na kaya nang gawin ang mga ginagawa ng lalaki. Okay. Gender stereotypes comes from local culture and traditions. Your gender behavior is learned through your parents, friends, media, and school. But gender stereotypes have harmful effect on all genders. As a child like you are regularly exposed to messages on how boys and girls should look and behave. Gender stereotypes are harmful because they don't allow people to be themselves. Examples: it's harmful for males to cry or to express sensitive emotions. It's harmful for women to be independent. O, diba? So, hindi rin maganda ang pagkakaroon ng gender stereotypes. Kaya nga sinasabing harmful, nakakasama. Sa paanong bagay? Nawawalan ng confidence yung babae o lalaki doon sa kanilang ginagawa. O, in example, yun nga, kapag ang mga lalaki ay umiiyak, sinasabihan sila na bading. Pero, may karapatan din naman sila umiyak, may karapatan naman sila i-express o ipakita yung kanilang nararamdaman. Diba? Ang mga babae naman sinabi, wag delikado maging independent. Pag sinabi independent, mapag-isa. Diba? Kasi bakit? Babae kasi sila, delikado, bawal maglakad sa gabi. Kasi nga, baka mapahamak sila. Pero may mga babae naman na kaya naman nila yung sarili nila. So, yun, nagkakaroon tayo ng ganong perspective o nagkakaroon tayo ng ganong thinking, nagkakaroon tayo ng ganong pananaw na hindi naman dapat na-apply o hindi naman dapat natin ginagawa kasi yung mga tao sa paligid natin, hindi nila napapakita yung kanilang kakayahan. Dahil sa gender stereotypes, nalilimitahan yung kanilang mga ginagawa. Okay? Remember, learning about gender stereotyping is important because it opens your mind on how the society sees you. It also tells you about other people's expectations of your behavior based on your gender. But you should break it. Let yourself be unlocked to the society's thinking. Feel free to express what you think and feel as long as you will not violate other people's right and freedom. Improve yourself and be the best person that you can be. So, ibig sabihin, tatandaan natin na wag natin masyadong sinusunod yung mga dapat na gawin ng isang babae o mga dapat gawin ng isang lalaki. Dapat tanggalin natin. Kaya nga sabi, you should break it. Let yourself be unlocked to the society's thinking. O ako, babae ako. Gusto kong gumawa ng isang bahay. Gusto kong maglagare. Paano yun? Babae ka, dapat lalaki gagawa. Kaya mo di gawin mo. Kaya nga kailangan i-break natin. Sirain natin yung ganong paniniwala. Nasaktan ako, naiiyak ako, lalaki ako, hindi ako iiyak kasi sasabihan nila akong bakla. Hindi. Kung gusto mo umiyak, kung lalaki ka, umiyak ka. Bakit? Karapatan mo yun Gusto mong ilabas yung nararamdaman mo. Wala kang pakialam sa sasabihin nila. Kasi karapatan mo yon. Hindi ibig sabihin na kapag lalaki ka, hindi ka pwedeng umiyak. Hindi ibig sabihin na kapag lalaki ka, hindi ka pwedeng maglaro ng Chinese garter. Hindi ibig sabihin na lalaki ka, naglaro ka ng Chinese garter, bakla ka na. O, diba? Parang isa sa sports, minsan sa sports. Dati, pag sinabing volleyball, mga babae lang naglalaro. Ngayon, mayroon naman ng volleyball league ng mga lalaki. Dati, pag sinabing basketball, mga lalaki lang naglalaro niyan. O bakit? Meron din namang babae naglalaro ng basketball. So, dapat, let yourself be unlocked. Let be yourself. Maging totoo ka sa sarili mo kung ano gusto mong ginagawa sa buhay mo. Regardless of the society's thinking. Huwag niyong papansinin yung mga tao sa paligid ninyo. Basta ginagawa niyo yung gusto niyo at na papahayag nyo yung sarili nyong damdamin. Okay? That is the end of our topic. If you have questions,